Hi, this is Bizworld with me, Farah, Nabilah, Wazer. Tabung Haji TH announced a profit distribution rate of 3.1% for 2023, which remained unchanged from the previous year. The payout, which amounted to 2.72 billion ringgit, will benefit more than 9 million depositors. The profit distribution rate also includes zakat payment of 2.57%. This rate also marks an increase from the distribution of 2.65 billion ringgit to 8.8 million depositors in 2022. TH has distributed some 43 billion ringgit in profits since its establishment 60 years ago, derived from its investments in Sharia-compliant fixed income instruments. The move towards a cashless society is expected to see Malaysians using their credit and debit cards to spend some 387 billion ringgit this year. According to UK-based global data, debit card usage is estimated at 156 billion ringgit, while the remaining will be credit card usage. Malaysia is gradually moving towards the digitalization of payment infrastructure, supported by a growing banking population and a developing point-of-sale infrastructure. Although cash remains prevalent in Malaysia, it's gradually losing ground to electronic payments. Consumers are increasingly turning to payment cards, a trend that has accelerated in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. The study also found that card payment value in Malaysia registered a healthy compound annual growth rate of 14% between 2019 and 2023, reaching 351 billion ringgit last year. The recovery of Malaysia's manufacturing sector may gradually pick up pace in the second half of this year. According to Kenanga Investment Bank, manufacturing activity, especially in the export-oriented sector, will continue recovering, backed by technology upcycle and China's gradual economic recovery. Meanwhile, Public Investment Bank said Malaysia's Purchasing Managers Index is likely to mirror global trends, indicating a level above the critical expansion threshold of 50 points. It also said the global semiconductor market is forecast to see a robust recovery of 13% this year versus an earlier projection of 11.8%. The country's exports of goods and services are also set to rebound with a growth rate of 5.4% this year. Malaysia could also benefit from trade diversion driven by the significant rise in approved manufacturing sector investments recorded last year. With this, the economy is expected to grow between 4.5% to 5% this year. Rubber glove sales are expected to pick up by the second half of the year, given more balanced demand-supply dynamics, leading to an improvement in glove makers' profitability. According to RHB Investment Bank, the sector should achieve demand-supply equilibrium by the end of 2024, with the industry's excess capacity gradually phasing out. The firm expects the risk of price competition from Chinese peers to gradually subside based on arising quality concerns. Industry demand and supply dynamics are also showing signs of recovery as order volume for April and May appear to have picked up significantly. On the key downside risks, RHB highlighted weaker than expected demand, the inability to pass on costs to consumers, and higher than expected operating costs. FBM KLCI closed higher today, driven by the improvement in economic numbers in the US. At 5 p.m., the FBM KLCI rose to 3.97 points to 1,547.99. Gainers outpaced losers with 597 counters against 516 counters, while 462 counters traded unchanged. According to Bank Muamalat, the equities market should remain cautious as the improved numbers are unlikely to reverse course in the near term. The US ISM index for manufacturing crossed the benchmark 50-point demarcation in March, marking the first time since October 2022. And that's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Farah, Nabilah, Wazer. Keep tuning into TV3 and selamat berbuka puasa.